Greetings, good morning. Sorry you might hear a little bit of chatter in the background. There's a lot of people in the hallways. But anyway, on this video, first I'll show you the things that I've done already since we last spoke. And I have added, I think I may have shown you the plumbing fixtures already. And I also added appliances. I modeled the appliances myself, just kind of going off of a chart. You can find a chart anywhere online. But I have this little chart that tells me, common sizes of things like refrigerators and ranges and dishwashers and what have you. And I just kind of go off of those common sizes to model these. You can make them as detailed as you want. You see, I added a little bit of detail to the range, not anything significant. The dishwasher, of course, I used a dotted line for the part of the dishwasher that is under the countertop. Because that would be a hidden item. The table here I modeled the table, but this block over here with the sofa, I downloaded that. So what I want to show you is how to download and use CAD blocks. So you have to find a website, and there are tons of websites out there, some that offer CAD blocks for sale, some that offer them for free. I'm going to take you to a free one if I can get my internet thing to work here, my browser. For some reason it doesn't want to open. New window, maybe that'll work. Well, I hate that when that happens. I wonder if it's under. No, it's not even on. Maybe that'll spark it. Okay, well, anyway, for some reason I can't get my internet browser to work, but just maybe I can get Firefox to work, or whatever it's called. Yeah, there we go. So got that one to work. Not now. We'll do that later. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to search for free CAD blocks, and again, you get a lot of free ones. There's some that you can pay for if you want to. This one on CADblocks.net has a lot of free ones, and they I think they sell some also. And we're going to use, let's do the kitchen CAD blocks. This one I haven't done. This website uses cookies. Okay, got it. Now, did it go to the page? Okay. All right, let's use the sinks CAD blocks here. Okay, so this is what you'll see. You'll see a sheet of CAD blocks, just like this right here. All you do is go down to the bottom and click on Download CAD blocks. Depending on your browser, it'll ask you what you want to do with it. And we're going to open, I don't know, just open it with Explorer default. Or do I want to do that? No, wait, I don't want to open it right now. I just want to, well, maybe I do. There we go. I'm going to put it in, well, I guess Windows Explorer. Okay, so it's going to Windows Explorer, probably to a download folder or something like that. And opened up over here in my other window. Okay, so now we have, that's kind of large, we have these CAD blocks in our file browser, and I want to extract them, so I click on it, click extract, and you want to make a folder on your computer or on your desktop or in your documents or whatever that where you store all of your CAD blocks. Okay, so I'm going to extract this to my CAD blocks folder. Okay, so users, documents, okay, it's in documents, but I need to go to browse and get it into the right folder than documents. And then click OK and extract. Okay, so they're extracted. They're somewhere in here. I have 3 beds, so kitchen sink right there. Okay, so we're done with that, and we're done with this, and we're really done with the internet. Now what I want to do is I want to open these. That was one I was working with earlier. And I want to open these. So I'll click open. It's going to open in a new drawing. Okay, and there's my CAD blocks. So what you want to do with these CAD blocks is you want to put them in AutoCAD where you can use them on other drawings. There's one way to do that. There's only one way to do it that I can think of. But first thing you're going to do with this sheet of CAD blocks open is you're going to go to ADC. You're going to type ADC, which stands for AutoCAD Design Center. All right, and then you're going to find this particular drawing. Somewhere in your computer. Where did I put it? I put it in my documents. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down and look for my CAD blocks. And now I'm going to find that particular kitchen sink right there. And I'm going to click on CAD blocks. And what this does is it sort of has AutoCAD sort of scans this drawing for blocks. And it gets all those blocks and kind of puts them in the system. Of course, they're not going to stay there until I do one more operation. And this is the way I do it because, you know, my computer is a little bit slow for some reason. I don't know why. But I click on one object and then I right click. I click on Create Tool Palette. Okay, and what that does, it allows me to create a whole new tool palette full of kitchen sinks. So that's what I'll call it. And click Enter. Now I've got that one sink already in here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that one is still selected. I don't have to. I can actually just select the next one since I already have a copy of that one in there. And then scroll up to the top, hold Shift, and click on this sink. And click once and just give it some time. It's thinking. It'll get there. Don't continue click, 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 click until something happens. If you do that, you will lock up your computer, crash your program, do all kinds of unhelpful things. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag these over to this tool palette and I'm going to drop them. And again, don't keep clicking. Let it sit, let it think, and they will eventually go in there. Okay, you just have to give it a few minutes. And I'm going to hit pause because it will take a few minutes. All right, now my CAD blocks are in. You see they're all in this tool palette. And now all I have to do, I can close this. I'm done with that. I have to even close this because I'm done with that. Save, yes, I'll go ahead and save, even though it didn't change the thing. Now, one thing that you want to understand when you're downloading blocks from other websites and things like that, there's a lot of different variables that can determine the way it behaves in your drawing. One thing is a lot of them are in metric, and if you're drawing in imperial, importing them can be a little difficult. Of course, all you really have to do is click it, bring it in, and of course that one's like humongous. That's not what I was wanting there. And actually the whole scaling feature in AutoCAD 2019 works very strangely. I did a lot of research on some of the older AutoCADs, and a lot of that stuff, a lot of the methods and everything for bringing metric into an imperial or vice versa does not quite work the same way in AutoCAD 2019. And it's really strange the way it works, but here is a bed, and you can see that's a pretty small bed. It should be a king-size bed. Now the only way to fix that is to scale it and just get it about the size that you want it to be. So I would just go over here and click on scale, and then click a base point for my scaling. You kind of got to get in close, and then just kind of, you know, mess around with it, get it to a size. Let's see, and it's very touchy unless you type in a scale factor. And I'm going to type in a scale factor of 1.5, enter, and then that's a little bit closer to the size that it should be. You know, take your tape measure up there and measure it, and it's 6 foot 4 inches. That's good. I think this particular set I have, when I scale them, they naturally they come in at like if I scale them straight using the scale factor of 24.5 or 25.4, one of the two. Maybe that's my problem. But when I use the scale factor, they still come up short. Still come up about 2 feet short on everything that I've tried so far. So you just have to play with the blocks that you get from wherever and find out the best way to scale those. The easiest way is the way that I just did it. That's the easiest way. There's other ways of going really deep into the settings, and to me it's just not worth it, because right now in 2019 they don't work exactly like they're supposed to. So other than that, of course, you can just model your own blocks and what have you. And that might even be a lot easier. That way you can model them in whatever size that you're using. And I'll produce a few videos on that as well, just kind of showing you how to model. It's really not that hard. You know what something looks like, and then you just go and find you some information on the dimensions, and it doesn't have to be, you know, it's perfect. But I'll make some videos and show you how to do that, so you'll have an idea. Okay, so that is it for this video. Next video, so I've got furniture, all that kind of stuff. You know, of course, next video I'll kind of talk a little bit more about furniture and arrangement of furniture. Okay, all right, thank you much.